I can send them what we're talking about and say, where will this work?
So I got a question. So with the 20 DJs, who would you say, like, if you had to pick a top 5 of those 20 DJs, who would you say is the 5 that you would say, I'm not gonna say most proud of, but the ones you look at and go,
I can't even say
you can't do it.
No,
Can't do it.
because
Yeah, it's like picking favorite children. Isn't it?
it is. And the bottom line is that they are all great
In their own way.
in their own way. So you have 2 of the biggest DJs in Atlanta that y'all probably never even heard of, which is DJ Fudge and DJ Majestic.
Mm-hmm.
But they are the resident DJs in the hottest hip hop club in Atlanta, MJQ.
Mm.
You know, they are every Friday. There's over 1,500 people literally clapping after they finish DJing.
Damn.
All right. You have Jay Spin, who he's stationed in Atlanta, but he's traveling all over the Midwest doing special events. You have DJ Ghost, who is looked at as one of the pioneering female DJs in Atlanta. You have DJ Mr. Famous in New York, who is holding down 6 residencies in New York.
Damn.
And is the understudy to DJ Will on Power 105.1 in New York.
Oh, nice.
So you have DJ, he just changed his name, Akira Law, which he is the number 1 DJ in Hong Kong. You know, it's like saying, okay, I like you this week, but next week is going to be your turn.
Yeah.
No, they all do something special. You got Tommy Black in L.A., who has, for the longest time, been the foundation of, there's an organization out in L.A. that was put together by the hieroglyphics. And he is the resident curator, DJ for that foundation.
Damn.
So, and he's
Like
now an
shocked.
audio engineer and teaching at SAE in LA and things like that. So, you know, so I have my engineer, like, I don't deal with any of the studios. It's for my own artists here in Tampa because my engineer lives in New York. But he's also a DJ. He's a drummer, and I trust his ears over anything. And he's done French Montana, mixing and mastering for French Montana, Chinks. What's the other guy that died from Dipset?
Freaky.
Stack Bundles.
Oh, I love
He
Stack.
did all the engineering and stuff for these songs.
R.I.P. Stack Bundles.
So he, you know, I trust his ears. You know, when he hits me up and tells me, yo, when you gonna send me a new Problem track? Because he gets joy out of hearing how they're progressing. That makes me happy.
Damn.
You know, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like just a straight, bro. I'm shocked.
There's a ton of like.
It's
over
just
20,
yeah,
that's
bro.
a lot.
It's hard to say anything.
And
bro,
there'll never
because
be
it's-
more than 20.
Oh, really?
Really.
It's just
You gotta put
it's-
a cap on it.
Is that like
I-
the 50 pumpkin spice donut holes?
Yeah, something like that.
50 holes.
I have worked with different DJ organizations. I've helped run some different DJ organizations. And once you get past a certain point, they become ineffective.
Yeah.
So I put the cap on 20. You only need 20 to make a mark.
Okay.
Well, you know what? We got this thing on the show called the Roll Up, and it would be dope if I can get a set from every single one of them. Every show we'll play a We a Problem DJ.
That would be cool,
Set.
but they probably won't do it.
They won't do it.
Nah. Nah. I can always ask.
I was waiting for you to say, "But we can afford it."
Some of them, you probably would have to pay. I would have to pay them.
That's what I'm saying. We can afford it.
Afford it, baby.
We got this.
Alfie got that big check coming in.
We got to.
$1 million.
Might have to sell the Reaper. You might have to sell.
Waiting for the papers to clear out.
We might have to sell the Reaper, and Alf might have to hold himself a little bit, but
Just a little.
we got this.
On the DJing thing, like, because you say that's your heart,
It's
right?
your baby.
Yes.
What was like one of your best events? Like that was like one of the craziest. Like you just always remember that event that you did.
There's a few of them. One, like I said, the event that we just did out in California, I've done it 6 times.
Nice.
But it's for a cause.
Okay.
That's very
And what's
dear.
the cause?
It's for sickle cell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's the KISS Foundation, headlined by, founded by Kiki Shepard from the Apollo.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
She put this foundation together to help spread awareness about sickle cell and how that it affects people of everybody in this room. It affects more people of color than it does anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one. I would have to say being able to DJ an event in Paris.
Nice.
Oh.
But there was a catch to it. I was able to do it from my home. And
that's nice.
so it was cool to be able to
Right.
DJ in my house.
And be
But
But
it
in
was in
France.
Paris.
Was it on
Yeah.
Skype?
Actually, no. It wasn't on Skype.
Perfect.
It wasn't on Skype. It
Bring it
was
around.
literally, I was able to hook up with a gentleman who was a professional basketball player over in Paris.
Oh,
okay.
And his passion is radio.
oh.
So he actually had a radio station, and since he was overseas playing, I hooked up with him. He heard me play on another internet station, got me to come to his station, and was like, I want you to do all my house parties. But I can't afford to pay you to fly over here, but I can afford to pay you. And we'll do it on, and that's literally, he was one of the people to get me into the server side of internet radio, because it was running through all private IPs
right.
and things like that, and
That's
understanding how to build computers just for internet radio.
That's pretty dope.
So it was being able to be like, okay, I'm going to sign on at this time, and I'll play into this, and I could see the crowd, but they couldn't see me.
Mm-hmm.
Could they do like a hologram or some shit? Like, you know,
Like the way they
Yeah,
did
like-
take
Tupac.
like some crazy superhero cartoon or like Donald Duck. Fuck it, why not?
It'd be like that one group, the Gorillas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cartoon.
That'd be dope as
Looks
shit.
nothing like you.
Exactly.
Total
Everybody
anime.
at
I
the
would just
party's
have a
like,
gorilla.
yo.
Yeah, I would just have a gorilla.
Yo, I was totally thinking when you said Paris that you're gonna be like the cats was I had to DJ on top of the Eiffel Tower or something like
Right?
that.
Nah,
you know what I'm
nah,
saying?
nah.
Suspended and shit.
No, but I've DJ'd New York, California. I've DJ'd across the Midwest.
Nice.
The one time that I was supposed to go to Japan to DJ, they had the bombings over there.
Oh.
So it was like they was
Hey.
like, you can still come. I was like, nah.
Like,
About
nah.
that.
How
Yeah.
about y'all get things together first?
Yeah, but I literally am looking to do more international travel. In fact, that's what I'm focusing on in 2018.
Okay, because I was about to ask like where
Because we are
where-
in December now.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna ask where you know what I'm saying, where would be a place that you would want the most to do, you know what I'm saying, like a desire to do.
Japan would be one, but I want to go record shopping in the UK.
Oh, okay.
Like I in my garage, I have over 300,000 pieces of vinyl.
Nice.
Say,
Eh.
what? Say that again?
How many?
Peace, kid.
Gino
All right,
Lexus
yeah, I
in
was
the
about to say,
building.
we just got quiet. Yo, Gino is in the building. Gino came. He's finally here.
Say that last part again. How many vinyls?
300,000.
300,000.
In fact, we had to get the house to house my records.
Step your vinyl game up, people.
Yo, that is
They all in
incredible.
boxes. They all in they're all.
Do you have them in order? What's the order that you have them in? Is it chronological? Do you
No,
have
it's
ABC
actually
order?
my brain works a lot differently than other people, so it's not set in any specific order. But if you point out a box, I can tell you exactly what's in there.
Nice.
You know, so
300,000. That is.
I want to go
That's-
vinyl shopping.
It's like a
in the
record
UK.
store.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be the music buyer for rock and soul up in New York, so
Okay.
a lot of stuff got gifted to me. Like one year, I was one of the buyers that sellers that I used to buy from. He came in and he was just bringing in boxes and boxes, and the owner of Rock and Soul was like, "What are you doing? You ordered this much money?" And he was like, "No, she didn't order this. She ordered that one box for y'all, but these 15 boxes are for her. This is her Christmas present."
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And I was like,
Oh my God.
Like, okay, take it to the house.
yeah,
Sure, right?
I literally had to call people to like, "Yo, you got a truck?" Why? What's wrong? Yo, I just got the best Christmas present ever. So,
Cases upon cases.
yeah, and
Stacks.
each one of them was a 200 count box.
Oh.
So he basically gave me 2 doubles of everything that he had in his warehouse.
Oh,
Oh, my
shit.
God. Damn.
Just-
That's
Yeah.
insane. Pops would lose his
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
all day.
you would.
He's
So-
mixing all day.
Welcome, Gino.
How you
Well,
doing,
Gino
Gino?
Lexus in the
What's
building.
good, people?
Yeah.
Yo, this is a great episode. Shout out to the team, the squad. This was feels good. Shout out to my godson too. You know, it's his birthday, and I didn't expect to see him in crutches, and that kind of broke my heart. So I was happy I really got the time to do that. So shout out to you, Marlon. Happy birthday, brother.
Yes.
Happy
Shout out.
birthday,
Happy
Marlon.
birthday.
And shout out to DJ Reality. What's good?
How you doing?
I'm hearing history. I already knew you was amazing.
I'm not
You know,
amazing.
like,
I'm just an ordinary
you know,
person.
Like Jeezy got a song, and that song comes in my head every time I see you. Like, bitch, I'm amazing. Yo, it feels great. You said 51. When we sit here and we watch Netflix movies, you know, we sit here and we watching people that's not even there yet. You know, and they're talking about history that, you know, we can't even imagine. We're like, wow, man, you hear them talking about, wow, I wish I could be there, you know? And the only difference between them and you is you're not on Netflix. It's amazing.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah, I
You know
don't know.
what I'm
I don't know
saying?
if you heard the rest of it, but don't limit her.
I'm not limiting her. I'm just
She
making
got
an
it.
example.
You're giving her
Yeah.
ideas.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You giving ideas that, you know, dropping dimes
For real,
with
we
the
about to be on
Ustream and
Netflix,
things.
too.
And the funny thing is, these are avenues that, you know, we've always mentioned. So to hear a mentor, hear someone that's actually been in the game for, you
Yup.
know, it's not like, it's different than it's your homeboy saying it. It's your homegirl saying it. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that's been in the game that got, you know, experience.
Yeah.
You know, and the knowledge that you was spitting, it's like, it's more than just DJs to take, you know, it's artists, a lot of
The
artists. 'Cause you
artists.
was talking about the managing aspect of it as well. And that's a big deal because even for managers, they don't realize that. You know, a lot of information that you was dropping, just for instinct, we're on a podcast that even if no one's listening live right now, they can always go back and hear this. This is priceless information that they can always get. They can always
Yup.
know where they got to go, they got to get it. And we have the opportunity to always capitalize on that. You know, and I like that because that's a free gem, but not just for us, for anyone who's listening.
everybody.
Everyone who's listening. So that's what makes you so valuable because it's more than just the music that you have, the amount of, you know, that is an impressive, like, good God, that's amazing. You know, like,
For real.
yo, for real.
300,000,
Ooh.
bruh.
You know,
Might not be
but
that many,
no.
there might not be that many vinyls in Tampa.
I get excited. just knowing somebody doing something great, just seeing somebody do something great, it's a good thing. Other people can hate, that's fine, that's their job. But there's other people that like to congratulate. We like, that inspires us to see other people doing great things. So like,
Gino.
it's